Hey everyone, welcome friends. Let's talk today about the weather. Now you're probably thinking, Mrs. Ford, I came here to hear about how my emotions impact things, how I can work through my emotions, how I can feel better about things, ways that I can calm down, right? Well, the weather has a lot to do with that too. Right now in Pittsburgh, which is where I am, the weather outside's pretty frightful. It's kind of gross. It's wet. It's dreary. It's cloudy. It's chilly and cold. And all of those things make it harder for me to get up and get moving. When the sun is shining, I feel more excited. I feel more encouraged. I feel better about things. But when the weather outside is frightful, it can be hard to find something that is delightful. So let's talk about the reason that we can turn, or the ways that we can turn the frightfulness of what's outside of the weather into things that are positive for us. So we want to look at some positive things. Anytime you're thinking, oh man, it's just so dreary and dull outside, I want you to think of positive things. We need to look at the positive. So that's what we're going to work on today. One thing that's positive about it being dull and dreary outside is that the sun is not burning my eyes. So I don't need sunglasses because it's dreary. I don't need that. The sun's not shining brightly in my face. Also think about the fact that right now it's raining, and that means that the grass is getting watered, the plants are getting watered. In the spring and in the summer, the flowers are. But also, the little drops of water that are on the plants are ways that can naturally give water to animals, to wildlife that's out there. We think of rain being such a dull and dreary thing. Let's look at the positive with that. It gives a little bit of a bath as well to the animals that are roaming around, like the deer that come visit my backyard, or the turkey that I've seen down the street. They're getting a little bit of a bath right now because it's raining. Let's think too about the birds. There are puddles now, they can jump in them. They have like their own little bird bath just by a puddle in the street. Also a way for them to get something to drink. So when you're thinking of how the weather can really impact what it is, think of the beauty and the awesomeness that's in that weather too. I'm a fan of snow, and not everybody is. But I want you guys to think about what brings happiness with snow. Yes, it's cold. It's cold. I'm going to celebrate the fact that when it gets cold out, we have 4 seasons of the year, and we get to experience all of them. When the snow falls, I'm going to look outside in my front yard, and I'm going to look at how beautiful it looks just laying across my grass. I could get frustrated and upset thinking about the fact that I have to go out and shovel the driveway and shovel the walkway, and then I have to drive in it. But instead of that, let's celebrate, let's be positive and say, look how beautiful the snow looks on the grass. Look at how it's laying across the trees. Even if the weather outside is frightful, we can still find something to celebrate in it. Right now, it might be a little dreary outside. It might make me a little sad to look outside. But I'm going to find 5 positive things. And that's my challenge for you today. Look outside. Find 5 positive things that are out there. Even if they're not positive for you, think about how they may be positive for somebody else. Some people can't deal with a lot of heat. It makes them sick. So the fact that it is cooler out means that they can go outside. It means that they have less of a hard time. Today it's cool outside, but it's not so cold that we have to turn the heat on in the house. It's just enough to remind us that winter is coming. So I want you today to find 5 things that are positive, regardless of if it's frightful outside or whether it's beautiful. So that's your assignment for today, is to find 5 positive things. Right outside. I know that a lot of us have said that snow is coming soon, that we're not thrilled about the idea that snow is coming soon. So I want you to think about and start to plan for, when the snow comes, what are some positives that you can find in that snow? And I want you to write them down so that you don't forget. When you start to look at things more positively, you're going to be feeling more positive. So let's start today. Let's find 5 positive things right outside our window, even if they don't impact us. Find 5 positive things. If you are a CCA student watching or listening to this, send those to me in a chat. I'd love to hear what 5 positive things are that you find outside your window today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you next time. Have a great day.